The humanitarian group Gift of the Givers says the head of its office in Gaza, Ahmed Abbasi, has been killed in the ongoing war between Israel and Hamas. Abbasi was directly targeted by Israeli forces whilst returning from morning prayers today with his brother. He was responsible for implementing multiple projects, including the care of orphans, widows, the elderly and the ill. Humanitarian aid group also says it fully supports the call by President Cyril Ramaphosa to haul Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu in front of the ICC for war crimes and crimes against humanity. So we're going to be joined via video link by Dr Malik Abou-Rageila from Gift of the Givers, as well as a close friend and colleague to Ahmed Abbasi. Dr Malik, thank you for your time with us here on the SABC.
Thank you so much for having me.
Perhaps we could speak to what transpired to Ahmed Abbasi, and really what happened. Was it a targeted attack? Help us understand what unfolded.
Actually, we didn't expect this to be happened, actually, because usually our workers, they are the ones who treat the patient, who give the hope to the community, especially in this harsh times. And but unfortunately, with this war, we noticed that the brutality of the Zionist army became unbelievable. I mean, there's no safe place in Gaza. But although our team, they decided not to stop the work. They said that, now there is thousands of families that are displaced from their places. There is, a lack of food and water and all the services. So we have to carry on. We have to continue. Of course, always we try to guide them not to put themselves in any, risky situations, because we believe they are the machine that, keeps the work running on. But unfortunately, this morning, Dr. Ahmed, his home is in an area that is very, there was a lot of clashes and a lot of bombing in his region, in his area. So only before 4 days, he managed to move out from his, home, and he went to the other area where he, thought that maybe it will be more safer for him and his family. And we have been very happy by that. And even we told him that you can come to the southern area now, but he said no. He want to carry on. He want to continue his work there, because. There were a lot of parcels and medicines that he need to give to the patients and the poor families. So, but sadly, this morning when he went to pray next to his house, the new house, there was like a mosque. So once he finished his prayer with his brother, they were going out. Then suddenly they were bombed. Unfortunately, even their family, they couldn't see them. They couldn't see the bodies because they took them to the hospital directly. Then in the hospital, they decided that they should bury them soon, or quickly, because no power there, and they don't have a fridge to keep the bodies. And also the movement, to ask the family to come now to the hospital, it is very risky and roads are closed. So this is now the decision. They said, no, we have to bury them soon, as soon as possible. So that's what happened.
Dr. Malik, thank you for...
And this is one example. Yeah.
No, well, thank you for outlining what transpired. Perhaps you could speak to the work that Ahmed was doing in the region, in the area, and also how you came to know him. How was his family doing, perhaps on the back of him and his brother now having passed away?
Ahmed is a father of 3 children. And first time to see him, it was in 2013 when we started to increase our team members in Palestine, in Gaza. And since then, he joined the team, and he was amazing in his work, actually. Sometime when he finished his work, sometime after long hours of working, and I try to advise him, okay, now go have a rest, and now you did well today and that. So he always been, telling me that the thanks should go to you, because when I go and visit the families and help the poor families, I feel that's I'm fortunate, and my life is better than others, and I feel like I do something important for my community. So he was so dedicated, and even during the war now, this is not the first war, during the previous wars even, he was always, keep working 24 hours. He doesn't, he never be hesitated to go out to visit the schools where there is a lot of displaced people, and to visit the hospitals.
Dr. Malik, let me just come in there at this point. Just as you rehash his life in times and his contribution, are there safety concerns at this point for some of the other volunteers that obviously are caught up in what's transpiring? And how has the passing of Ahmed impacted the work that is happening in the area as well? How safe are the other helpers as we speak? Help us really just understand from here into what's happening there.
Actually, we believe now no safe place in Gaza. So the other workers also, they know that, but they try, and that's what we decided to do once we noticed that the war is getting now escalated. So we advised our team that each one of you shouldn't move out of his area. We should only serve the area that you're living in. So most of our team now, they are in the southern area of Gaza, which is little bit, the bombing is less than the northern area. The only one who lived in northern area was Ahmed. So the others, they're still safe. Some of them now sitting in the hospitals. They take their family and they stay in the schools. With the displaced people. So then they can, they understand the really needs of the people, and they can react fastly or quickly with the families. Others, they still, especially the female, the females who work with us, they stay at their homes because they have families, so they have to take care of their families. Of course, they are emotional, they are touched by what happened, and even we didn't expect that, because each one of us, we don't have any. We are humanitarian activists. We don't have any other activities that could make us, a target for the armies. And we think that we know that the Israeli army, they know each area in Gaza. They know the work that all organizations do. So they should have they should have considered that to differentiate between the civilians and the army people. But that's what happened, and hopefully our people, our team, they're still strong, and they promised that they will carry on with the same work, and even we will try even to increase our work, because this is the message, and this is our duty in these tough times.
Dr. Malik, I'm going to have to leave the conversation there for now, but thank you for your time on the SABC, for reflecting on the life and times of Ahmed Abbasi. Obviously, we know that Abbasi was targeted by Israeli forces. He was head of office in Gaza for Gift of the Givers. Dr. Malik Abou-Rageila just weighing in and reflecting on his life and times, talking to what happened, and really where to from here. Dr. Malik Abou-Rageila from Gift of the Givers.